One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UAB Blazers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Blazers will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the football first. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Caught in the backfield, it's Hawkins. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Dropping back, it's Lacey. That's caught, it's clapped. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Here's a hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He uncorks one deep. A full dive to haul that one in.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So UAB's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Jackson will throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Blazers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the extra point makes it 14.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Blazers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They're dealing with a second and long. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Beebe. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Jackson gonna throw it. Plucks it out of the air. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. So after the break, they'll go back to work. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. And the Blazers will punt this one away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. There he goes. And we talked about this guy from the beginning, and so far he has not disappointed behind center. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. Pulls it in. It's Platt. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Here comes the heat. And to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. Looking for room. It's Terrell. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking to throw. It's Lacey. Bringing the heat. Tackled at the 16-yard line. That's not enough for the first down, and we'll see if they go for it here.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Finds him out of the backfield, and that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Blazers moving quickly to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Humphrey. Turning it on. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Blazers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They kick it away on 4th down. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Lacey. It's complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touch pass on the run. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They get to him as he throws. Makes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Jackson will throw. Running to Green. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Klein. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchup.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Reads it, fires complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers, these guys...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a crease, it's Humphrey. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. But that one falls incomplete. Get a chunk play on that one. And here comes the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Now on the return. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Here's the pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Lacey. Rushes on him. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking for space. It's Humphrey. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Campbell. Under fire. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Holloway. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Pocket breaking down. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Trying the left side. Oh, he's got some space.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, it's Lacey. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
it's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. No good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The give to the back. Ran through the contact. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The running back has it. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Campbell. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. At the 40, there he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.